Hey YouTube, my name's Tristan. I've been driving over the road now for over 1 year and I decided to make a video about my experiences so far. I'm currently working at XPO Logistics, formerly known as Conway, but I've been to CRST and TransAm throughout my first year of truck driving. The first company I went with was CRST. Um, the thing with CRST is they hire fast, they get you to their terminal fast, but their pay is really, really slow. When I say slow, I mean low. Um, don't expect to earn any money fast if you do pick CRST, and don't think that once you get your CDL you could leave and join and just go to another truck company. You can do that, but the thing with that is that there's not a lot of companies that will hire you if you're under contract with CRST. So I went with CRST. I stayed there for several months, and yeah, I ended up going to TransAm after that, and finally I'm here at XPO Logistics. I decided to make this video to do a light comparison of those three companies, starting with CRST. So with CRST, the things you will get out of CRST is experience and your CDL. And if you quit midway, you're gonna also receive a bill that's around 6,000 to 7,000, depending on your circumstances. They have a variety of trucks. Their trucks include a fridge, so you don't have to worry about food storage like other companies. That's about it with CRST. You get experience over the road. If you have any bills when you come to CRST, I wouldn't recommend coming here until you have saved enough money in your bank that you would be able to have enough financially not to have to worry about not making enough at CRST to pay your bills for at least 2 months. With TransAm, the positive is that you'll get a TV most likely and free cable. Their trucks also have a built-in fridge. All their trucks are Kenworths and automatics, and the highest speed you can get from their trucks is 65, and you would only get 65 if you do the lease option. If not, as a company driver, your truck's only going to go 62 miles per hour. I went to TransAm as a company driver, and as a company driver, I came to realize that they used me as a yard dog. I didn't. The first month was really good. I was making some nice money. Sometimes I made over around $1,000. But after my first month, and I got my permanent DM, they just kept on giving me relays after relays, and it was all for the benefits of lease drivers. For example, they would tell me to pick up a load that has around 2,000 miles, give or take, and I would pick it up, and then they would send me another message telling me to relay with a lease driver. So I would end up losing my load just for another lease driver to drive it to its final, or maybe relay with another driver before it reaches its final, so that driver could get the little miles of dropping it off. That's the reason I left TransAm. They exploited their company drivers for the benefit of their lease drivers. Now I'm at XPO Logistics. To be hired by them, you need to have at least 6 months verifiable experience. You can't be under contract with any company. They'll check that out. I actually had to pay $7,400 to get out of my CRST contract, but it was worth it. I also heard from several people that XPO Logistics does not hire in Florida, but that's not true. They just don't hire in certain parts of Florida. So if you live in South Florida, they probably won't hire you. But if you live in North Florida like me, you're more likely to get hired. Another big difference with XPO Logistics from TransAm and CRST is that with their drug test, they not only do a urine test, they also do a hair follicle test, which goes much deeper than a urine test. So now you know. If you come in as a student driver with XPO Logistics, you're going to have a dash cam in your truck for about 3 months, and that dash cam is able to look inwards and outwards while you're driving. It also shows if you go over the speed limit, and if they feel that you're driving too bumpy. Let's just leave it at that. XPO Logistics trucks, they don't come equipped with a fridge. Their trucks already have the inverters installed in them, so you don't have to worry about that. The radios have Sirius capabilities. It's free, but I tend not to use it since I like Pandora and Google Play Music. Their trucks come in a large variety, but they mainly deal with Kenworth. Right now, as you can see, I'm in a Kenworth. My truck's a T680 2013. They have both manual and automatic trucks. And with XPO Logistics terminals, they have like 5 to 7 truckload terminals, and they have over 100 freight yards over the United States, which comes in handy. Trust me. Compared to TransAm and CRST, the money is way better. I'll show you at the end of a video a picture of my last 5 paychecks. I could see that when I go on my dashboard. I'll take a picture of it, and you could see for yourself how much money I make. I'm happy with it. Is there anything else I'm missing? Well, if you have any questions, Google it first, and if you still can't find the answer, you can ask me. But chances are I probably won't know if it's lease, if it has anything to do with lease purchase, owner op, team driving, because those are things that you can do at XPO Logistics, but I'm just a company driver. Oh yeah, another thing. As a company driver, all their trucks are governed at 65, but it seems I can only go at 64, but whatever. If you lease purchase, you don't have to deal with just going 65. You can ungovern it if it's governed. Anything I forgot to mention? I can't. Oh yeah. Another thing. APUs. TransAm. If you drive with TransAm, your truck will have an APU. If you drive with CRST, I have yet to see. When I was there, I didn't see any trucks with APUs unless maybe it was an owner op. With XPO Logistics. They don't have any APUs, but they do have Wasabo, whatever it's called. It's like in button heater, but you know, APU is more than, you know, being able to heat your truck. That's all I can think of. Peace out. And I have to say that I really enjoy this company, being at this company. They treat their drivers well.